Hi fellas, in today's video, we're going through all useful Git commands in about 10 minutes. So if you want to skip ahead, you can use the chapters below, or as of the YouTube doesn't allow me to chapterize my videos, you can use this list to go ahead to the timeline you want. So first things first, we're going to get to the download folder, make a new directory, test Git Commands, and change directory to it and clear our terminal. Then we're going to say git init. This initializes Git project and it creates a new repository, local repository in this directory. And the second command we're going to learn is git log. We're going to check, do we have any commits yet? Of course, there's nothing right now because we haven't committed yet. So what I did here is to install a Next.js project in this directory to add some files and to have some files for a real life example. The third command that we're going to learn is git status. We're going to check the untracked files and the stage area of this directory. As you can see here, all of the files here are untracked and ready to be added on. So let's just check log again for commits. We haven't added any commits yet, so we're going to add everything. When you type this dot, it tells Git to add and stage every untracked files, like here. For example, if we git status here, we see all of these files are new files. Okay, let's commit init project, which means initializing project. So now let's go to the GitHub and create a new remote branch for this. For example, test git commands. And it should be public. I don't want readme file. Just add this. Okay, when we copy this, let's copy here. We can come here and say get remote, add origin, paste this URL. What this basically does is adding this repository, linking this remote repository to my local repository, which is here. Git push origin master. So it's gonna ask for my credentials and my code is pushed into this remote branch. When I hit refresh, all of the files that I've created a minute ago and committed with init project are now here. Okay, let's switch to another branch. For example, we want to create another API or we want to add another feature to the project. So what we're going to do is create another branch called feature adding API. Okay. If we take a look at here, we have two branches now. One is master and the other one is feature adding API. The star sign indicates that we are currently in the master branch. So how can we go to the feature adding API branch? By typing git checkout feature adding API. Okay. And it's checked out. Note that there is another command for creating and also checking out to another branch using -b feature API. What this command does is create another branch called feature API and goes to that branch, checks out. So now that we are in feature adding API branch, when we type git log, you see all the commits history from master are here with us because we take a snapshot of that current master branch file system and moved it here by creating another branch. Okay, now I want to open my project into VS Code for visual demonstration. Let's let's change a little files here. For example, in here, I want to say const data weight fetch example https example.com/API, and I wanna, for example, post this, and I wanted to have a token here. The token I want is my secret API token is I'm Batman. Guys, jokes aside, this could be a really secret API token that I don't want to put it online and I don't want it to get leaked. So if I commit this, come here and commit this, open terminal, git command -am. This is another command that tells Git to add everything that's modified and everything that is in the stage area message. I wanted to commit message to be API token with API token. Okay, now that has been committed, ignore my VS Code errors. I have to fix them ASAP. Now the commit history on VS Code is like this. This commit is from master branch. This is from feature adding API. And we are here, but we have made a mistake. We don't want our secret API token to be exposed like that. So we're going to have to remove our commit. How can we do that? Git reset --soft hit that sign that I don't know what that is, that sign, and I wanted to undo the last commit. So for that I have to type 1. If I wanted to undo last two commits, I have to type 2. Okay, but I want the last commit to be reversed. So in here I want to just git reset --soft. And there's also another command, git reset --hard, which doesn't show the file here or just removes it completely and delete the file, delete the changes with it. But I don't want that to happen. I just want to add this file to my .env file. This is a file for all Node.js and JavaScript environments to adding their secrets and adding their API tokens. This content is the contents that I don't want to share online, and I don't want my API tokens, for example, to be exposed like that. So I have to say my secret API token is okay. And in here I want to process .env my secret API token. Is that it? My secret API token, my secret API token. Okay, that's it. So in here, let's show the changes in here. In here, the env file is still on track. So if we're gonna git add dot, it's going to go to staged area. We don't want that to happen because we don't want this file to be committed. What we have here is to create a git ignore file in our root project, in our root folder, and add this little file to tell Git to ignore this file. So if I hit save, it's gone now, and it's not going to commit this file. If I create another commit, this file won't be committed. So if we come here and say git status, only git ignored has been modified and this page.txt file. In here, what we want is git add dot to add everything to the staged area, stage changes. And what I'm gonna do is without API token and commit this one as well. We want to upload this branch to the remote branch. So now we want to sync this branch with the remote branch. How can we do that? By saying git push origin feature the name of this branch, which is adding API.
Okay.
Right? And we wait. Let me click on always allow. Okay, we created a pull request. I'm clicking this link with creating a pull request, but now let's check our repository here. See, feature API had recent pushes 12 seconds ago. And when we come in this branch, this is how you change branch in GitHub. And click on page, you can see our changes have been made in here. How can we merge those branches together? How can we merge adding feature, adding API to the master branch? By creating pull request, which was another video, or merge it directly. In terminal, when we want to merge directly, we come here and say git checkout dash. This little dash tells Git to go to the previous branch that we were. Let me show you git branch dash v. We are currently in adding API branch. If we want to go back to the master branch, we can say master or dash for the previous branch. Git checkout master. Okay, we come to the master branch, but the changes are not here. So what we want to do is git merge feature, because we want to merge that branch into this branch. And the changes are here now. Okay, awesome. Now, if we want the remote branch to synchronize with this local branch, we can say git push origin master, or as I simply type it, git push. Okay, in master now, let's go back to master. I misclick so much. Okay, let's make some changes here because I want to show you something else, show you another command. I want to make changes here. I mean, getting finished, almost finished. And we want to commit directly into master branch here. And then we come back here. Okay, the remote master branch is ahead of the local branch by one commit. How can we fetch that? By coming here and say pull origin master. Now, if we come here in readme file, there should be almost finished. Okay, I want to show you another thing. Let's get it to back getting started. I did this intentionally to raise conflict with local and remote repos. Commit here. Okay, and in here, I wanna say, yeah, I've done making changes. Now let's get back to the terminal to see what changed. Somebody stop me now. Okay, never mind. Okay, I've made changes in the remote master branch and I made changes in here. So let's repeat the. By the way, you can click on this file to see what have changed during this commit on the VS Code if you're using VS Code. Okay, I want, so how can let's commit this, commit local changes. And if I come here and say pull origin master, okay, it's not going to let me pull that because these lines are having a conflict together. Okay, and we need to solve them. But how can we fix the conflicts? First, let's fetch all that, going to fetch all of the branches and its commits on the remote repository. And let's say we are on master. I'm sorry, I mistyped. I'm going to type branch A dash A to show all of the branches, including the ones that are in remote repository. You can see here it's a remote slash origin slash master. These two are local repository and these two are remote. I wanna merge, git merge remote origin and master. That was the name of the branch, right? Yep. And in here, it says these lines are causing the conflict. So I have these options. Accept current changes, which was in my local repository. Accept incoming changes, which was in remote repository. These two lines are coming from the remote repository. Accept both changes or compare changes. I want to accept both changes because I want to remove this and I want to say, hey, I did it. I removed this conflict and I'm happy. Okay, when we resolve one conflict, we can come here and add it, or just come in here and say add, which is going to get modified and get rid of that punctuation mark that was previously was here, and say git commit, and we're gonna say resolved conflict. The conflict is gone. If we check log for that, we can see this creates another commit which solved the conflict, and we can here say git push origin master. So in today's video, we have learned about 16 commands for Git. All of these are useful, and I hope I give you a head start of the Git process. Let me know if you have any questions, and bye-bye. No, wait. For the last video, I want to talk about CI/CD, which is continuous integration and continuous development, and GitHub Actions. All of the fun parts, but it's a bit difficult. You need these first to understand. What those are, let me give you a spoiler on that. Is when you want to run automated tasks whenever you push to a branch or merge another branch or making a pull request, you can run an event for that. It's when you want to run automated tasks like testing, run checks before merging a PR, which is pull request, or message your mom whenever you want to merge to the production branch. Bye bye.